With a lot of people still working from home and a lot of larger companies opting to get their employees to work from home from the end of the year, the biggest question is, how do we stay productive while working in our own space? Well, we're going to dive straight into that answer today. Before we dive in, hit subscribe, click the link to see just how unstoppable you are compared to 50,000 others, and stay tuned for my upcoming book, Mind Control: How to Biohack Your Mind, Weight, and Immune System through nutritional psychology and the hidden world of your gut microbiome. As someone who's worked from home or out of cafes for over 10 years, and someone who doesn't actually want an office and prefers remote workers, I know a thing or two about remaining focused and self-motivated. The great news is that there are some proven tips based on the most recent research on psychological and mental health strategies to help you cope with this ever-changing environment to ensure you're at your most productive. The strategy we're talking about today is leveraging your inbuilt reward system to propel you to complete certain projects and tasks on time. It's as simple as it sounds, but are you practicing it? Well, the reality is that all you need to do is in your journal next to the goals that you've written down, and yes, A, you need a journal, B, you need to have goals, and C, you need to write a reward for each of the major goals that you're working on. Now, some rewards may be big, others can be small, like knocking off work an hour early if you hit your deadline to spend time with your family, or getting takeout from your favorite restaurant, or downloading a movie that you've been dying to see but you haven't made time for yet. The problem with how most of us work, especially entrepreneurs, is that we wait for that big payday before we reward ourselves, and we forget to celebrate the small daily successes that keep us motivated. That big payday could take years to achieve. We need to maintain momentum and motivation in the meantime that still keeps us focused. Your reward system can help you with this. Scientists have found that they applied this reward system to almost 300 college students in a study to motivate them to go to the gym. The group with the largest amount of focus and motivation were the ones that had a reward after a certain amount of action was taken. So before you do anything, find something that would really motivate you, but be sure you don't let yourself have that reward until the job's done. And you may hold yourself accountable by a partner, by posting something on social media, or a friend who's going to keep tabs. For it to successfully work, you do need to be organized, which is why I plan out each day before I start work, so I'm crystal clear on my goals and the rewards either for the day, or the week, or the month. Research has shown that people that planned out each minute of their day are much happier. They found that we spend 45% of our time thinking about multiple things at once, which leads to even more stress. Those that took the time to plan out their day felt relief and less stress as tasks were compartmentalized to specific periods of time. This doesn't mean you need to start the process by planning out every single minute. You may want to plan out 30-minute or 60-minute increments, but it does mean that you have to have a place to plan the schedule for your day, either in a project management software or, like I prefer, a physical journal. I use my Unstoppable journal. It's the only journal of its kind that not just focuses on psychology, but also biochemistry. Why? Well, because a goal is useless if you don't have the energy and focus to achieve it. No psychological productivity hack or strategy will work if you're plagued with brain fog, you're tired, and you're completely stressed out of your brain. To be productive, you must fuel your brain with energy that it needs to do deep and meaningful work. We need to look beyond just psychological factors that impact our productivity, and also look at how our biochemistry impacts it too. This includes making poor food choices that trigger inflammation that can cause brain fog and fatigue, excessive caffeine use that may see you become completely overstimulated, anxious and unfocused, and nutritional deficiencies that can mimic depression, exhaustion, and even anxiety that more often than not, we blame on a weak attitude, instead of what it really is, a brain that's deficient in the resources it needs for optimal productivity. By ensuring that your brain and your body is optimized, your resilience is going to be a lot higher to help you manage the psychological impact that stress and overwhelm and too many tasks have. Each day, I work through a checklist in my journal of the common triggers that a little discuss, so I can quickly pinpoint any issue and resolve it. This, in combination with the reward system, can help you to dig out a cause of a lack of productivity, alleviate stress, and will keep you going long after others have given up. Get started today. Make a list of the rewards that you'd love to receive by completing specific projects, and perform a quick daily health check to remove triggers that can cause an unproductive mind. Question, what do you do to stay powerfully productive? Or am I asking the right question of the wrong person because you looked up a video on how to be productive? I would love to hear what's worked for you in the past and what you may need to apply going into the future. And remember, click the link to see just how unstoppable you are compared to 50,000 others by taking our free 60-second quiz. I guarantee you the results are going to surprise you. Have an incredible and productive week. I'll see you next time. Take care.